Riddle me this, but I believe that the head of Health and Human Services should be a doctor and not this former fucking heroin addict Nepo baby. Because he said this shit yesterday. In a bizarre moment, RFK Jr. exposes his own warped belief that autistic children will never pay taxes, never hold a job, never use a toilet unassisted. Yeah, this is the Health and Human Services Secretary. This is insane.
This is an individual tragedy as well. Autism destroys families. More importantly, it destroys our greatest resource, which are our children. These are children who should not be suffering like this. These are kids who, many of them were fully functional and regressed because of some environmental exposure into autism when they're 2 years old. And these are kids who will never pay taxes. They'll never hold a job. They'll never play baseball. They'll never write a poem. They'll never go out on a date. Many of them will never use a toilet unassisted. And we have to recognize we are doing this to our children.
Never play baseball, huh? Well, how do you explain Tariq Elabor is believed to be the first professional baseball player with autism to play in the Major League Baseball organization? And I can't state this enough. Eunice Kennedy Shriver, which is Bobby Kennedy's aunt, started Special Olympics. She was not only a pioneer in sports for people with intellectual disabilities, but a strong advocate for their rights and acceptance. They'll never write a poem? It looks like Emily Dickinson, who was a poet and author, was what? Autistic. Also, what about Hannah Emerson, author of The Kissing of Kissing? She is the author of chapbook You Are Helping This Great Universe Explode. Non-speaking autistic writer. Also, Adam Wolfond is a non-speaking autistic artist and poet, university lecturer, and author. They'll never go on a date? Explain Abby and David, or Connor and Georgie, because they're still dating too. Dating and in a relationship, things that you say they can't do. Or what about Temple Grandin, specifically Dr. Temple Grandin? You know who else was autistic? Albert Einstein. And Anthony Hopkins. He has autism. I'm pretty sure Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins, as it were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he pays taxes. Also, Daryl Hannah, Dan Aykroyd, all autistic. Elon's autistic. We know he doesn't pay taxes, but I digress. So a man with brain worms who was a lawyer who seems to think he knows more than most medical doctors when it comes to autism, and somehow there's going to be a fucking cure by September, is telling you nothing but bullshit. Our kids aren't damaged. Our lovies aren't damaged. Autism does not mean that they will never live a full functioning life. And for you to slander the autistic community is fucking gross. Grow up. Educate yourself just a little bit more.